All right, here we go, man. Pretty darn deep here. I actually don't even see, sometimes during the summer I come here and there's like just fish, like smallmouth, red breast sunfish. I will say it is a little bit cloudier, so that doesn't help with the visibility. But I think it's just cold, man. I don't think the creek has awoken. We're not quite at our max potential here. No, I see a fish. Okay, this is good. All right, man. Let's see what we can do. So this is all we are bringing. No backpack, ultralight rod. This is like a 5-footer, I think, something like that. Super light 4-pound test, and just like we always like to do in these creeks, man, we're trying out something super finessey today. It is pretty clear water. It's just not the most sunny. Should be all right though. All we have on here is a tiny little split shot. It leads to a very tiny little size 12 hook. And in one of my pockets, I think this one right here, we've got some red worms. So, oh, get it. He's dancing. In my other pocket too, we have got some hooks. We've got some split shots in case we get snagged. I've also got some other lures and stuff too. And we've got the pliers on the hip. Dude, we're freaking ready, man. So I'm just gonna take one of these dudes out. We're gonna, you know, do a little walking hopefully and a little experimentation. Pretty much we are just gonna see where today takes us. Again, this is the creek. You never know what could possibly happen. So similar to the saltwater, like you can cast in and it's a freaking smorgasbord, my guy. As we saw last video, if you guys haven't seen the last video, man, make sure to check that out. It was a catch and cook, but we caught so many freaking fish. It was my first time this year coming home and fishing, and we fished the creek, and dude, is pretty darn good. So I figured today we'd come to this spot. I'm gonna cast this up here. There's a creek right there, and this creek is coming down, so they kind of intersect right there, and sometimes there's some fish hanging out. I've heard rumblings of trout being here. I don't know if I've ever seen them, like right around here. But again, you never freaking know what could possibly be in here. I've seen some crazy stuff in these creeks. All right. So we just kind of like cast that up there, let it float back down. Oh, that's a pretty good cast right there. Anybody home? I would think if there's fish and they see a worm, dude, I mean, come on. Especially a nice, juicy, voluptuous red worm. It'd be pretty hard to turn that down, I think, if I was a fish. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna drop this down here. Right by this wall. Come on, anybody home? Anybody? All right, where's all the homies at? There's a bunch of rocks right here. Slowly descend our worm. Oh, there's a fish right there. We got some followers. Hold on. All right, there's some rocks right here. I think we found some dudes. I think I see a pretty big one right here too, actually. Oh, does he see it? Dude, what are those? There we go. Oh, jeez. There we go. First fish of the day. My line was like wrapped around the freaking... All right, hold on. Hey. I'm trying to be quiet because there's some freaking big, thick ones right by these rocks, dude. They were kind of hiding in the shade a little bit. But there we go. First fish of the day on the worm. Knew somebody had to bite the worm. Somebody had to be in here. Here we go, man. First one of the day. I've missed these things, man. Y'all know we've been in Florida. We've been fishing saltwater. This is just like, this is cool to come back and to catch some of these. This is the biggest one we've caught so far and the prettiest one. The red breast sunfish. Oh yeah. She is a beauty. It's crazy because like I remember being back in Delaware and we catch so many bluegill, and it'd be the bluegill buffet. Y'all remember that? But nowadays when we come up to these creeks, whew, it's all about the red breast. Those dudes are fun, man. They are aggressive and they get big. Like that was a pretty good one, but they get like way even bigger than that. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna throw back down here. Dude, I swear, I don't know if it was a smallmouth. I don't know if it was a trout, a big fall fish. I saw something. Might have spooked it. Probably did spook it. I don't see anything now. Hello? If you guys have any creeks like this around you, or even ponds or anything, I'm telling you, man, consider whipping out the ultralight. If you don't have one, there's some cheap ones out there. You don't need a super expensive ultralight. Or you can just use whatever you have, but just come out to the creeks or ponds or whatever, just throw some worms, man. It's literally, I feel like so many of us grew up fishing like this. And at least to me, this is just so much fun, dude. Especially in the creeks, though. Just the variety. Sometimes when the sun's out and when you can really see in good, it's literally like fishing in an aquarium. Like you can see fish and cast on them. And I love being here and hearing the birds and seeing all the greenery and stuff, even though I'm colorblind. All right, let me find my way out of here. All right, now we got to make our way down here. Is that poison ivy? Oh. 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 What do we got here? What is that? Second fish of the day? Yep. Well, we know these dudes are here. Oh, jeez. Got that goose excited. Jeez. All right, well, there we go. Second one of the day. This little sunfish, red breast dude. Whew. Get back in there. Of course, dude, literally next to this dude, look how orange. Oh my gosh, this is a pretty one. Literally right next to him, a smallie was chasing it. These dudes are so freaking fast. Oh, wait. I think that was a bite. Yeah, dude, no more worm. But yeah, this is one of the main ones that they stock and that people fish just because it's like accessible and it's got some moving water. Usually this holds fish pretty good. As you can see, I mean, this place gets hammered though. And to still have some fish in here this late into the year, and nice ones too. Like that was a really nice rainbow. I would have been really sad if that was a brown. I would love to catch a brown, but just to be able to hook a freaking rainbow. I think this spot has more potential than where we were fishing earlier. I don't know, something in me just spoke. I was like, yo, go here. And I think I now know why. Might have just blown our chance though. We'll see. It's not like early in the season where there's like tons of trout, you know? Got to make the most off of your opportunities, and we did not do that. So I do apologize for the cringe. We're going to make it up. We landed 2 yesterday without a net. Just want to toss that up into the current. Let it slowly drift on down, looking like a juicy worm. I guess this is good enough weight on here. Just dang it, man. I literally remember when I was younger and that would happen. And I was not used to like catching trout. And when one would hit and do that, I would be so heartbroken. I definitely would have been today too if we didn't catch 2 yesterday. That is still very sad. But I'm a little less sad, if you know what I mean. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. I was just letting this drift with the current. I did not think we were actually hooked up there. I thought we were freaking snagged. What is this? Is this a trout? Oh, that's a trout, dude. That's a trout. That is a trout. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Whoa! Oh yeah. Oh, oh, there snaps the line. Oh, that's a cold fish. All right. Boom. Look at that guy right there. Heck yeah, man. Beautiful freaking trout. I did not expect to actually get one. We're over here by the spillway now. I was literally just casting out. I want to bring this guy back. We are gonna have to keep him. He freaking choked it, I'm sure. Oh, that was kind of unexpected. I was like, all right, well, this spot, maybe this spot isn't it. It looks so good though. It'd be hard to imagine a fish not being here. Just look how beautiful this is. This is textbook fishing. We've got the rapids, we've got the rippling water, we got the foam, we've got the freaking still water on the sides of it. Get this other hook on here. From my understanding, these trout, if they are feeding, most likely they're going to be in that current faced up, because basically what all this stuff does is bring down food. It's like a big conveyor belt for them, and when they get tired of being in the current or whatever, I mean, they kind of just like belly down and just look up. But if they don't want to be in the current, they can go to the little eddies. Oh man, that was cool. Second trout of the day. It's just cool to see that they're, you know, still here, because as I said, man, during trout season this place gets hammered, and you know, most people who fish for these keep them, so the population kind of vanquishes. Wow. Let's try that again. I casted it pretty down far like that, kind of let out some line. Put another split shot on there too, because this current is really moving and grooving. And yeah, man, we might have just put this thing right in front of that dude's face or something. I don't freaking know, man. This is sick. I seriously didn't expect. I mean, this is like mid-May for this spot to have some fish like this. That's pretty cool, dude. You know you're at the right depth if you want to be on the bottom, because you feel that doop, doop, you can feel it bouncing on the rocks. Sometimes it literally feels like a bite. So sometimes it is hard to tell if it's a bite or a fish. Like right here, that could be a snag or a fish. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we got a fish. What is that now? That's not a trout, is it? What is that? Oh, sick, dude. All right. Another fish for the day. It looks like we might have been snagged actually, and this guy might have picked it out of the snag. Our splitties are kind of low there. All right, man. Cool. Another one for the day is a nice little fall fish right there. Boom. Thank you, buddy. That's what I love, man. That's how the creek is. You just never freaking know.